Okay, we are heading into 6325 Anvil. And this is the entryway. As you can see, we've got hardwood floors. Now you can tell they're real hardwoods because with the luxury vinyl plank, you won't see the staining and the spots and whatnot. This is definitely older, probably original hardwood floors. And the entry room is a pretty good size. Goes into maybe a little dining area and the kitchen that's all done in a kind of a country plank fashion. Tile floors in the kitchen, we'll get to that in a minute. And the hallway there, I'm not sure what the little nook was for, but that is now where the AC goes. You've got a little corner hutch. And the windows are trimmed also in that country plank style. A couple of coat hooks there by the little front door window. Then this side has this addition several steps down. I'd say it's about maybe 2 feet actually below the main floor level, which is kind of crazy, but that's maybe they put a slab down and then put the tile on the top. That's where your electric panel is. This might have been the garage. You know what? I bet this was the garage because of the way that this is laid out. The electric panel, a couple of little cabinets, built-ins, and is that a pattern actually in the tile? I think they put this little patterned, yeah, so they put this little star pattern in. It's actually a tile pattern in the floor, centered in it. So if you're going to do it, at least they got it centered, which is nice. Whether I like that or not, we can talk about later. So there's several steps back up into the area here. So let's just take a quick look at the kitchen. They're definitely doing the rough wood plank kind of a theme. Glass top insert in the island that has these black granite tiles on the top. It's not a solid granite countertop, it's just granite tiles. Okay, and then this is a GE insert glass top range. There is no oven vent. It's not a downdraft. For this kind of thing, you know, you might appreciate a downdraft where you actually do have some way of venting. As it is, there is no vent. So, you know, if you burn something, your house is going to fill up with smoke and you're going to have to open the doors. Nice Samsung side-by-side fingerprint-free refrigerator. They use the same black granite for the countertops, and they're using that same kind of planky look for all of the cabinet doors and drawers. Now, we saw some woodwork happening in the shed, and I have the strangest feeling that somebody's done a lot of this work themselves. That is kind of how this looks. You've got a pull-out for your trash and your recycle. The cans aren't small, but that's still kind of fun. Black appliances. Microwave is not built in. It's countertop. Whether that stays or not, I don't know. Porcelain white sink that's deep with the oiled bronze faucet on there. Then you have another little side sink here. It's like a bar sink right next to the big one. I don't know why, but it's all good. There's a garbage disposal here. It's been there for a long time because the little rubber seal is out. That's okay. I don't think there's no garbage disposal at either one of these places. So I'm not sure why, but they put the garbage disposal over here in its own little sink. Okay. One of the cabinet doors is broken. I can see it sitting up on the top up here. And, you know, if somebody handy could fix that. You could ask the owners to fix it, but they probably won't. This is an open door house. White hanging pendant lights over the island that's dominated really by this glass top of the range. And then we have also another room that is through this little French door here. Might be the laundry room, I guess we'll see. It's where the water heater is. I do see some faucets there. That's just valves for the water heater. And yeah, so this is definitely the laundry. There is the pigtail outlet for the dryer and the dryer vent. There is a set of outlets there behind that. I don't know why those would be there, but these are the faucets for the washing machine. And then up here, we have the drain. So faucets, the valves for the washing machine down there, the drain up here. That's okay. It's all good. And then this is a nice big laundry room with lots of room for cabinets or other things to be put in if that's what you wanted to do. This is part of that electric upgrade that we saw out back earlier. You can tell because this pipe goes through the wall, and if I look back here, yep, so you can see across the wall there, and painted is the conduit. That's what this plastic stuff is that goes to that outlet there for the dryer. Okay, so a couple more steps back up, and we're back into the kitchen area. We're going to go down the hallway here and finish this up. Let's make sure that door is closed. All right. So you have lots of power outlets, lots of room in that kitchen storage-wise. Furnace is old. I can't tell how old, but it's been around a long time. Kind of dirty. That's sad, but maybe it works well. It's a Rude, which is, I guess that's an okay brand. Yeah, I can't see how long this thing has been around. Probably was on that label there, which is no longer in existence, basically. Okay, thermostat in the hall, old style. You have a door here on the left. This just goes into a little closet, which is about maybe 18 inches deep and about 32 inches across. There are several shelves and a place for another, but there's no bar for coats or anything. Then just past that is the bath. This is the main bath in the hallway here with oiled bronze faucet and shower head, which gives you the rainfall shower style. Some can lighting in here, which is nice. Your vent for the AC is good. They've got the planking on the wall that they like. This is tiled in. It's not vinyl or plastic or anything like that. It's tiled in, and I think they use the same as what they did on the floor. I don't see any base cove, not any of the rubber base cove, but they did kind of case it in with the tile on this side. The sink is farmer style sink with they used just some piece of furniture that they cut a hole in to put this pedestal, kind of a sink on the top with the farmer style oiled bronze faucet, and the mirror is nice and big, framed in the plank style as well, even with the the stamp marks from the lumber yard still on it. Okay, there is a closet here that is on the barn door rollers, and it's not very big, but that's okay. You know, more of a just linens. It's good enough. Kind of fun. That's expensive though for a door like that, but that's all right if that's what you like. Some shelves here for knickknacks or whatever, and the piping there used to support that. So, I mean, I think they're going for an industrial look, but you know what? I don't think the planks actually support that. Toilet is okay. I don't know what the medallions were. That would be this guy, because they are worn flat. But once upon a time, though, there was some kind of an image or something stamped on the top of those that would make that have an interesting feature. The tile work is relatively good, but as you can see here, the back of the toilet, there is a place where they did not cut that tile correctly, and they just went ahead and put the tilet down, and they didn't bother to caulk that in. It really should be, because if you get a spill, then that's going to go down into the floor below the toilet and cause some rot underneath, and that's not something you want to ever have happen, especially in your bathroom. Which is why I would suggest, if you end up with this house, that you put a shower door, glass shower door right here. So then, if any spills happen, you know, these grout lines don't stay solid forever. One little crack along the tub here, and next thing you know, you've got water under the tub and your floor is sinking, and that's the end of it. So just a little accent feature that you can see there. We're going to turn off that light and fan because it was left on before. So let's look at the bedrooms real quick, and then we're going to call this good. This room is maybe 10 by 12. It's not that big. Double closet door, ceiling fan with a broken globe for the light. You might be able to just buy a replacement. There's a lot of replacement globes that you can get at Home Depot or at Lowe's, really inexpensively. Couple of outlets, 4 of them actually, so you have plenty of places to plug in your peripherals. We'll go to the next one also on the right. About the same thing. I think it's a little bit bigger. I would say this is maybe 14 by 12 with the bifold door for the closet. And you know what? They put the handle in the correct place. Most of the time, I see them put the handle here at the end, which makes it really, really hard to open. There's no bar, but there's a place for one. There's 2 shelves, but they're not installed. Or maybe that's just one shelf to go across the top here. You know, one on each side of the bar. I don't know. But it's a decent size at maybe 22 by 36 inches is what I would say. So, same kind of thing here. No globe for the... Maybe it's supposed to have a globe light instead of that in this case. I don't think that was the case for the other one. But I think maybe you have to have a special bulb. All right, we're going to go into this final bedroom. This looks like it's the biggest one at maybe 14 by 14. You have a little deeper closet, maybe 24 inches deep, place for 2 bars and shelves. Maybe one of those shelves belongs in here, or maybe even both of them. Little corner shelf built in, one that is there, but that's just attached. And then you have the water closet here. You know, it's not a bathroom really, it's just a water closet because all you've got is a toilet and a sink. Pretty small. Not enough room really for someone to stand there and sit there at the same time. Not sure that that would matter to you. Heater. Okay, so if you're cold and you're brushing your teeth, you can turn the heater on. That's nice. And you do get some light from the opaque window there, which is, you know, also nice. All right, so once again, we're at 6325 Anvil Road. The house is decent layout. Some of the bonus rooms are nice and big. You do have some interesting features in the home that make it, well, at least interesting, right? The kitchen is definitely a big part of that if you like that style. It has it in spades. So we're going to go ahead and move on to our next place. I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough. If you have any questions, you know, you can call me or text me or email me and ask me. J. Frederick Smith, Continental Realty of Jax. And I'm off of this one and on to the next.